the first of 12 this weekend as the Western Trails Conference Tournament comes to WNCC. It's the Gordon-Rushville Mustangs taking on the Hemingford Bobcats in your first game here at Cougar Palace on this Friday. Let's meet the starting lineups first for the visiting Hemingford Bobcats. Kylie Kumpf, the senior, leads off. Tegan Thompson, the junior. Izzy Talon, the junior. Bailey Selman, the senior. And Alexi Stricker, the sophomore, rounds out the starting five for the Bobcats of Hemingford, coming into today after falling yesterday to number 2 Morrill 53-27 on the road. Hemingford on the year 5-13. Now the Gordon-Rushville Mustangs, who come into this tournament with a record of 5-14, lost in a thriller last night in Kimball against the number 2 seed 59-55. Birdie Canoyer leads things off, the junior. Lindsay Simonson, the senior. Ashlyn Denning, the junior. Kylie Goings, the senior. And Rowan Simonson back for her second game this season. The senior rounds out the starting five for the Gordon-Rushville Mustangs. The Mustangs will rock the white tops with the blue trim, blue numerals outlined in orange. Hemingford out there with the red tops, red shorts in this matchup of two WTC teams to lead off the tournament on this Friday. Happy to have you along. Trayton Harmon, Bridgeport in this tournament, going for their 5th consecutive WTC title. Bridgeport boys, the defending champions as well on the boys' side. And the circles facing off to begin this contest. It's Lindsay Simonson facing off against Bailey Selman of Hemingford. Happy to have you along. Western Trails Conference Tournament basketball on KNEB TV. Selman and Simonson facing off. Balls in the sky, and we're underway at Cougar Palace. Canoyer controls for Gordon-Rushville. Right block loses it, goes out of play with it, and she was out of bounds as Gordon-Rushville turns it over on their opening possession of the day. Full court pressure on the way, Gordon-Rushville. Kumpf triggers it in. Thompson back to Kumpf. Two defenders in Kylie's face. Has to pick up her dribble. Surveying. Pressure cutting off all of her options. Tegan Thompson has it. Thompson crosses back over to the near side of the floor. And they're going to say a 10-second violation against Hemingford as they turn it over also before they can get to their side of the floor for the first time tonight. Gordon-Rushville triggering it in from the near side now. Goings has it. Goings gets it to Canoyer. Picks up her dribble on the volleyball spike line. Bounce pass, Denning. Back to Canoyer. Canoyer cutting to the basket. Underhanded layup won't go. Ball batted around. Lands into the hands of Ashlyn Denning, who gets her first points of the contest today. So Gordon-Rushville, early lead. And now Steele in the backcourt. Going the other way with it. And Lindsay Simonson. Simonson from the right block. Can't convert. And she's fouled hard. A little slow to get up. Izzy Talon will pick up the foul for Hemingford. But no worse to the wears. Lindsay Simonson. Talon picks up her first.
Is number 23 for the Lady Bobcats, Izzy Talon. That's her first, team first.
So first for Izzy Talon.
Simonson
at the line. Fires her first. Can't knock it down. Misses off to the left. Simonson back triggers with the right hand. Can't knock down the pair. Misses off to the right this time, and ripping down the rebound is Talon after picking up her first foul. Down the floor wide open. Selman left side of the lane. Little jumper from the left side won't go. Rebound ripped away by Denning, who had first control. Up the floor. Able to keep that one alive for the Mustangs is Simonson. Far side of the floor, Goings. Goings, bounce past Simonson. Rowan drives, right-handed jumper, won't go, gets her own rebound, can't get it to go on the second chance. Ball batted around, eventually flipped back. Denning from the left, can't get it to go. Rebounded by Selman on the right block as she elevates for that rebound. 2-0 your score here at Cougar Palace. Stricker, bounce pass, wide open. Thompson from the left side, rattles one through for the first points for the Bobcats. 2-2 your score. Sauntering up the floor now, Goings. Simonson. Rowan surveys from the free throw line, shaded left. Rowan decides to take one dribble, kicks it out. Kumpf almost knocks it away. Canoyer there to clean it up. Gordon-Rushville, left side pass. Simonson, Goings now straight away back to Rowan Simonson. Left elbow handoff. Goings picks up her dribble, back to the free throw line. Denning's jumper straight through the nylon. 4 points, Ashlyn Denning this first quarter, all of them for Gordon-Rushville. Kumpf, ball poked away on a pass intended for Thompson. Rowan Simonson there to pick it off. Lindsay Simonson back to Goings. So she'll be at the controls for this offensive set. Denning, left side Canoyer. Long, well beyond the college arc three. Strong, rebounded by Thompson, and that'll be double dribble call, but Tegan Thompson, Hemingford turns it over. Alexi Townsend into the contest. Gordon-Rushville takes the place of Rowan Simonson. Kylie Goings to trigger it in from the near side. Canoyer will be at the controls. Gordon-Rushville working against Kumpf in the backcourt. Crosses over, gets it across on the left side of the timeline. Works it back middle, gets a screen from Goings to get free. Runs into Thompson. Townsend down low, loses it on the right block. Thompson there to clean it up and get the steal for Hemingford. Now it's right back to Gordon-Rushville. Canoyer short corner jumper won't go. Townsend rebound, put back. Won't fall, but Townsend's going to come to the line for her first free throws of the day. Kylie Kumpf picks up that foul for Hemingford. So Townsend at the line for the first time. Townsend 52% from the free throw line this season, knocks down the first for her first points of the contest. First points for Gordon-Rushville that don't belong to Denning. Townsend back for her second after knocking down the first. Fires with the right hand, knocks down the pair to increase the average from 52%. Talon in the backcourt, having to deal with Canoyer, gets across the timeline. Talon, cross-court pass to Selman. Selman goes into the crowd. That ball last touched by Hemingford. Another turnover. Gordon-Rushville back at the controls. Three-man pressure in the backcourt for Hemingford. Denning comes up, thrown over her head from Goings. Townsend cleans it up before Stricker can get there. Now back up the floor. Goings on the left side. Goings driving basket, has to hit kind of a reverse layup. Rattles one through as she was well beyond the basket. Just kind of had to heave one up after she got by. First points for Kylie Goings. 8-2 your score, Gordon-Rushville. Talon up the court to Stricker. Stricker, Selman left side. Working against Townsend back at the top, Talon. Izzy right side, Kylie Kumpf. Kumpf head fake. Picks it up, feeds it back to Talon. Talon, that's going to be a 2 on the way. Rattles the iron, falls off to the left. Rebounded by Lindsay Simonson. Down low, Townsend wide open, right block, runs into Stricker. Stricker, good defense, stayed straight up. Ball loose on the floor. Scooped up, Denning puts it up, and it falls through after coming off the back of the cup. Ashlyn Denning up to 6 in the contest, and a timeout on the floor for Hemingford and head coach Lisa Jansen. 30-second timeout, we'll take one with him. It's Hemingford 10, Gordon-Rushville 2.
Airport. United is dedicated to going the extra mile for you with daily flights to and from Denver, along with a commitment to excellent service. Reserve your flight today, and remember, United miles can be earned and redeemed with your flights. While at the airport, stop and enjoy authentic Italian food at Roma Italian Restaurant. Plus, Hertz Thrifty Car Rental is there for your car rental needs. Make life easier, relax, and get on board with Western Nebraska Regional Airport.
Shane Harmon back with you at Cougar Palace. Hemingford uses their first timeout of the day. Now on the floor for the Bobcats, it's Selman, Thompson, Talon, Kumpf, and Stricker. For Gordon-Rushville, it's Canoyer, Goings, Simonson, and Townsend. Hemingford at the controls, right side Selman, beyond the arc, near side Talon, left side Kumpf, short corner jumper on the way, rolls over the iron. Selman's put back on the way, also rolls over. Rowan Simonson elevates for the rebound, gets tied up between two Bobcats, and they're going to say that she was fouled trying to break away. Kylie Kumpf picks up her second. Now into the contest, Tia Boozer for Hemingford. Triggering it in is Goings from the underneath, flings it down the floor, wide open Canoyer in the backcourt. Boozer collapsing, left-handed layup on the fast break for Canoyer is through, her first points. Thompson pumps the brakes in the backcourt, flicks it up to Selman on the far side. Selman driving right side, runs into Townsend, fade away, and that's going to be a travel on Selman as Hemingford turns it over once again. Going same place she was 20 seconds ago on the baseline, flicks it up the floor into the hands of Lindsay Simonson. Simonson against Thompson, flicks it back to Goings to do the rest. Goings feeds, Townsend back up straight away. Simonson beyond the arc, college three, rattles around and falls, and a foul on the three-pointer is going to send Simonson to the line as Tegan Thompson picks up her first. 3 shots on the way for Lindsay Simonson. Simonson on the year, 29% from the charity stripe. Can't knock down the first as it misses off to the left. First of 3 for Lindsay Simonson in this trip. Second on the way. Can't knock it down, falls off to the right. Taylor Swanson and Jade Sorensen in for Hemingford in place of Thompson and Stricker. Lindsay Simonson back for her third at the line. Has missed the first 2. See if she can convert some points. Can't knock down the last spit out to the left. Jade Sorensen crashes on the ball. 12-2 remains your score, and a foul in the backcourt. Actually, it's going to be a double dribble called on Jade Sorensen. So Sorensen checks in, finds the rebound, but then immediately turns it over. Far side, Kylie Goings once again to trigger it in. Boozer in her face. Gets it Townsend. Townsend, Simonson, battered away. Selman back to Townsend. Townsend looking for an outlet, hands it off to Goings. Townsend. Canoyer getting directions from Going. Rowan Simonson, right elbow. Going to drive down the middle of the floor. Picks up the dribble, flicks it back to Goings. Down under Townsend. Townsend from the left side, up and under. Lexi Townsend, her 4th points of the contest. Near side Talon now runs into trouble, has to feed it back to the middle. Gets over Boozer into Selman. Selman driving, baseline runner, falls off to the left, batted out of play. Who was last touched Taylor Swanson. Back to the Gordon-Rushville side of the floor we go. And substitution, Ashlyn Denning back into the contest in place of Rowan Simonson for Gordon-Rushville. Goings from the baseline, gets it in. Now down low back to Canoyer. Steal, Talon, up and under and through. Izzy Talon, first 2 of the contest. Gordon-Rushville now working quickly the other way. Canoyer on the drive right side. Holds it back out, back to the top Goings. Runs in and Boozer, hard foul on the outside. Hopefully Goings is okay. Goings pops to her feet as Tia Boozer picks up her first.
It's number 10 for Hemingford. Tia Boozer, her first.
So Goings near side now, waiting to check in for Gordon-Rushville on the sideline, Jocelyn Ruby. And that sends us to the bonus. So to the line goes Goings.
Number 22, Kylie Goings on the line for Gordon-Rushville.
Kylie Goings first, rattles out and spit back out. So Ruby checking in for the shooter. Goings spins, fires her second, and also spit out, rebounded by an elevating Selman. So Goings goes 0 for 2 at the line. Not a great start at the charity stripe for the Mustangs. Talon, far side of the floor. Sorensen feeds Swanson. Swanson, right side, can't get it to fall. Rebounded by Canoyer, middle of the lane. Down the floor, Lindsay Simonson beyond the arc. Townsend takes one dribble, flings it towards the hoop, misses everything. Boozer's going to track down this rebound, and on a bounce pass gets it to Selman, and it's poked away by Denning. So Ruby now into the contest will take the place of Kylie Goings. Talon down low, wide open. Jade Sorensen throws it into the bottom of the glass, but she's fouled as she does so she'll come to the line. That foul belongs to Gordon-Rushville's Lexi Townsend, her first. Sorensen fires her first of the pair, rattles it through. Jade Sorensen's first points. Stricker back in for Hemingford in place of Selman.
Checking into the end for the Lady Bobcats, number 44, Alexis Sticker.
Sorensen's second on the way. Knocks down the pair. That's Jade Sorensen's first 2 of the contest. Cuts into that Gordon-Rushville lead, 8-point gain. Simonson, Rowan Simonson back in. Ashlyn Denning exits. Lindsay Simonson to Townsend, back to Simonson down the far side as she gets away from Sorensen. Simonson drives to the hoop, can't get a shot up. It's going to be a foul called underneath. See who this belongs to for Hemingford. 2 shots on the way. That's going to be on Taylor Swanson. That's her first. So sends Lindsay Simonson to the line. Second trip today. Missed all 3 of her first trip. Simonson's first. Can't knock it down. Into the contest, Tegan Thompson for Izzy Talon on the Hemingford side. And Kylie Goings back in, takes the place of Ruby. Second on the way, Simonson, nothing but nylon underneath it. Simonson knocks down her first of 5 of the day. 15-6 your score. Sorensen near side has it. And that'll be a carry, double dribble on Jade Sorensen. Hemingford turns it over. And a timeout. Hemingford, it'll be a full timeout for Hemingford. We step aside. Gordon-Rushville leads 15-6.
Help can be found at Western Sleep Medicine in Gering. Since 2006, Western Sleep Medicine has offered the lowest cost sleep testing, either in their independent sleep laboratory or the privacy of your own home. You have control over your health care and your out-of-pocket cost. All insurance is accepted for a much lower cost than the regional option. If you need a sleep study, ask for Western Sleep Medicine. They've helped thousands of people over the years and want to help you. Western Sleep Medicine. Better sleep, better health.
Trade Harmer back with you at Cougar Palace. Gordon-Rushville leads at 15-6 over Hemingford out of the Hemingford timeout. It'll be Mustang ball on the near side as they work it up the floor. Goings surveys, gets it to Rowan Simonson, flicks it back to Goings to begin this possession for the Mustangs. 9-point lead for Gordon-Rushville, last night falling in a heartbreaker on the road at Kimball. In a game that went to overtime. Simonson, middle of the lane, she's fouled. Is it going to count? It will not. It's going to be a turnover. Gordon-Rushville before the shot was fired off. Swanson out of the contest, as well as Sorensen, as Eris McLaren and Bailey Selman enter. Tegan Thompson flicks it up the floor, finds Eris McLaren, intercepted Rowan Simonson immediately. Simonson, 1-on-2, and it's going to be a block on Tegan Thompson as she picks up her second foul. So Rowan Simonson to the line for the bonus free throws. Talked about it earlier, Rowan Simonson playing just her second game back. First one was last night in Kimball. Fires her first freebie, nothing but nylon. Rowan hit the bucket from the right side that sent the game to overtime last night. Misses the second free throw as McLaren now at the controls. Gordon for Hemingford. Boozer picked off, ball batted around. Now Boozer has it back. Down the far side, she sprints, pumps the brakes beyond the arc. Near side, Selman. Selman down low, Stricker overshot her target. Turnover, Hemingford. Back to Gordon-Rushville we go. Izzy Talon takes the place of Tegan Thompson. Knoyer back to Goings. Left side, Knoyer. Thought about the long three again, but they're going to call her for a walk. So Knoyer turns it over. Hemingford gets it back as they trade turnovers on consecutive possessions. Selman will trigger it in far side for the Bobcats. 10-point lead, Gordon-Rushville. Izzy Talon at the controls. Flicks it up the floor, batted up, picked off. Rowan Simonson cleans it up on the tip drill. Simonson across the lane says Lindsay Simonson. Lindsay rattles one through. Rowan to Lindsay, they connect. And now Hemingford back at the controls after the turnover that goes awry. Selman, Talon, Boozer, back to Talon. Thought about the three, pump fake, now feeds. McLaren drives baseline from the left, right-handed jumper, rattles around and drops through for Eris McLaren. First points of the day for Eris McLaren, 10-point lead again for Gordon-Rushville. Inside of a minute to go in the first quarter. Left side, Knoyer, long three, can't knock it down off the back of the cup, kissed the wire on the rebound, on the way up after it bounced off the cup, so it goes back to Hemingford. Off the floor, Selman snags it out of the air, flicks it back to Talon, now Boozer, as they have found a way to break this press for Gordon-Rushville. Boozer's jumper, spit out to the right side, rebounded by Knoyer right under the hoop. Going, sprinting now down the floor, crosses the timeline. To the corner she goes. Kanoyer, long three from nearly straight away, misses off to the right, rebounded by Stricker. She elevates and snags it between two defenders. McLaren crossover, she crosses midcourt. McLaren left side to Selman. Selman down low, off the hands of a Bobcat, and running into the Gordon-Rushville bench was Alexis Stricker. Another turnover for Hemingford. 18-8 remains your score. 5 seconds remaining in the first quarter of action. So Gordon-Rushville rolls it in. Kanoyer to Goings, throws it away with 2.8 seconds remaining. So Gordon-Rushville will get a chance to fling one up before the buzzer sounds. McLaren will trigger it in on the far side. Ruby will check in, as will Brittany Denning, in the place of Lindsay Simonson and Rarity Kanoyer. 10-point advantage, Gordon-Rushville. McLaren flings it down the floor, gets it to Stricker, goes between her legs, and now a fling on the way for Gordon-Rushville from Goings, won't go, and we head to the second quarter. Gordon-Rushville leading by 10, 18-8 over Hemingford on KNEB TV.
Renewal by Andersen a great investment? You're darn right they are. Did you know that for less than your cable bill or cell phone bill each month, you could have new windows from Renewal by Andersen right now? Do the math. Renewal by Andersen windows will likely cut your energy bills significantly. They will likely substantially increase the value of your home. They're a great investment. Please contact our team now and ask about our fantastic financing options with approved credit right now. Renewal by Andersen, a great investment? You're darn right.
Are you looking for the perfect place to hold a wedding, family reunion, holiday office party, or business meeting? Well, look no further. The Hampton Inn and Suites Hotel and Conference Center is just the place for you. We're a full-service banquet facility that can host up to 400 of your guests. Stop in and see our spacious open-concept meeting rooms and begin planning your special event or family gathering today. Let us do the work for you so you can enjoy your guests. For personal service, stop by the Hampton Inn and Suites front desk.
Hemingford leads it Hemingford trails it as we head to the second. 10-point advantage, Gordon-Rushville. Hemingford controls out of the timeout, or out of the halftime, or the quarter break. Back to Sorensen to begin this possession from Thompson. Now back to Tegan Thompson, into the corner, Kump. Long two on the way, rattles the side of the iron. Simonson has it on a bounce. Rowan gets it across to Kylie Goings. Goings sprints up the floor. Goings all the way to the corner. Gets it back to the top. Ruby feeds. Rowan Simonson, turnaround jumper on the way. Swirls the cylinder and falls through for Rowan Simonson. Her first field goal of the day. 20-8 your score. Gordon-Rushville extends their lead to 12. Sorensen up the floor. Thompson finds Hitchcock. Hitchcock to Selman, left side. Great ball movement. Hemingford leads to points, and Bailey Selman's first two of the day. Back to a 10-point advantage, Gordon-Rushville. Kanoyer and Simonson, Lindsay Simonson waiting to check in for Gordon-Rushville as Rowan holds it at the right elbow. Left side, Ruby to Townsend. Townsend looking, gets it back out. Goings, head fake, back to Townsend. Her free throw jumper, nothing but nylon beneath it. Up to 6 points is Lexi Townsend, the sophomore for Gordon-Rushville. Back to a 12-point advantage. Hitchcock batted away, intended. Now Rowan Simonson pushes up the floor to Goings. Goings down the right side, bounce pass, and it's going to be a charge going the other way, as Kylie Goings picks up her first on the offensive foul. It'll stay a 12-point advantage. Sub still waiting to check in for Gordon-Rushville. Sorensen gets it back from Thompson. Bounce pass, Selman. Selman tips it back to Thompson to keep it alive. Thompson-Selman, middle of the lane, blocked away by Townsend, and a foul going to be called on Lexi Townsend for making contact with Hemingford. This foul for Gordon-Rushville will belong. Selman fires her first, spit off to the right. Selman misses on the first. So Brittany Denning picks up her first for the Mustangs. Selman at the line for the Bobcats. Senior fires her second, knocks that one down after missing the first. So 11-point lead, Gordon-Rushville, Kanoyer, and Simonson back in the contest. Right side, Goings. Goings back to Kanoyer, left side to Lindsay Simonson to Rowan Simonson. Rowan split between three defenders. Lindsay Simonson keeps it alive. Rowan Simonson gets by Hitchcock. Right side, gets it through. right-handed layup from the left side for Rowan Simonson. She's up to 5 in the contest. 24-11, 13-point lead, Gordon-Rushville. Straightaway three, Tegan Thompson on the way, scuffs the front of the tin. Rebound still being battled for, and it will go off of Sorensen's foot. Last touched. Gordon-Rushville gets it back. Goings, Knoyer back to Goings. Thompson awaits to pick her up at midcourt. Going safely across the timeline, pass to Knoyer, intercepted, intended for Towson. Now Kumpf has it after the turnover. Down the floor, Thompson. Knoyer took a shot to the mouth on the far side. Looks like she's okay. It's going to be a kick, and it's going to stay with Hemingford off the foot of Sorensen for a second possession. So the ball's tracked down after it goes into the little alcove over here beside the bleachers. And now Hitchcock will trigger it in. Sorensen back to Hitchcock, left side, underneath move, batted away by Simonson and taken away by Towson on the block shot. 24-11, inside of 6 minutes to play in the first half. Goings, bounce past Simonson. Rowan split between 3 defenders. Goes off of her and will go to Hemingford. Don Runkle into the contest for Hemingford. 24-11 your score, inside of 6 minutes to play in the first half. Thompson, near side, Kumpf. Kumpf pushes down the floor, Sorensen intercepted as Simonson jumps the passing lane. Down the floor, Rowan Simonson on a pass from Lindsey Simonson, intercepted by Tegan Thompson, and a travel called on Tegan Thompson. So it'll stay with Gordon-Rushville. Now they'll have it underneath their own hoop. So the Hail Mary type pass almost works out to perfection for Gordon-Rushville. As Goings will trigger it in, 4 across the free throw line. Simonson has it, Rowan from the middle of the way, can't get it to fall, rebounded by Kumpf on the left block, and she'll get trapped between a couple of defenders, and now a foul called against Gordon-Rushville underneath. So that's Kylie Goings' foul, that's her second of the day. So Runkle will trigger it in now, and now a stoppage for substitution. Ashlyn Denning in for Rowan Simonson. Full court pressure still on the way. Gordon-Rushville pushes up the floor, pass to Sorensen, bounce past Selman. Hemingford breaks it cleanly. Selman across the way, Kumpf near side from the left side, blocked away by Simonson, corralled by Denning. Near side, Knoyer sprinting down the sideline. Now to the right side of the lane. Runs into Thompson, picks up her dribble, short bounce past Denning. Ashlyn Denning sends it over the iron and it lands in the outstretched hands of Selman. Near side, Kelly Kumpf at the controls, middle of the floor. Kumpf to Tegan Thompson, drives, splits 2 defenders, passes back to Sorensen. Thompson, left side of the lane, gets it to go with the right hand from the left side. Tegan Thompson's first 2 of the second quarter, 4 points in the contest for Tegan. Right side, Knoyer, 3 on the way. Rarity knocks it down. First 3-pointer of the morning as Knoyer knocks it down. And now Hemingford turns it over in the backcourt on the inbounds. Gordon-Rushville has it back underneath their own hoop. Goings off to the right, gets it to Simonson. Lindsey Simonson fires a long 3, falls through, back-to-back threes. Gordon-Rushville, Lindsey Simonson and Knoyer go back-to-back. Thompson near side, Sorensen left side, runs into Sorensen, and that'll go off of Towson. Boozer back in for Hemingford, takes Jade Sorensen's place. Donner Uncle will trigger it in. Hoop to her left for Hemingford. Boozer, bounce past Thompson. Thompson beyond the arc, gets it back to Boozer in the corner. Flips it to Kumpf at the left elbow. Kumpf step through move, rattles it off the glass, batted around, rebounded by Townsend, but in a crowd of defenders. And a jump ball going to be called, going to still stay with Gordon-Rushville. Ruby and Talon in for Thompson on Hemingford's side, and Goings on the Mustang side. Knoyer will be at the controls. Kumpf with the backcourt defense. Knoyer sprints past her on the near side. Pumps the brakes on the right wing. Almost had it poked away. Now has Ruby. Ruby to Townsend. Townsend back to Knoyer. Knoyer thought she had Denning down low, but her head wasn't turned around, so it's intercepted by Talon. Near side, Kumpf. Kumpf left side of the lane trying to split 2 defenders. Can't do it, but she will pick up the foul. And she'll come to the line for a pair. So Kylie Kumpf to the line. So Rarity Knoyer picks up her first. Kylie Kumpf to the line, 63% free throw shooter on the season. Kumpf fires her first. It's on the way. Misses off the back of the cup. Stricker back into the contest for Hemingford.
Into the game for the Lady Bobcats, Alexis Sticker.
Kylie Kumpf second on the way. Took a big hop off the back of the cup, but fell through for the senior from Hemingford. Her first point of the day. Gordon-Rushville's lead is 16, and a foul in the backcourt. Kylie Kumpf picks it up. That's her third.
Foul on number 11, Kylie Kumpf.
So the loser in this game will be eliminated from the tournament. Winner goes on to take on Baird for 5th place tomorrow morning at this same time. Knoyer near side, Simonson. Simonson against Boozer. The defenders collapse and a hard foul. Kylie Kumpf going to pick up her 4th. So Kylie Kumpf playing with 4 fouls here in the first half. So checking into the contest to take her place will be Berkeley Davies. Bounce pass down low. Denning fadeaway jumper, spit off to the right. Runkle on the rebound for Hemingford. Gets it to Talon to be at the controls. Izzy Talon works right, cuts back left, middle of the lane, up and under move. Can't get it to go. Rebound, still being fought for. Denning has control, but a jump ball going to be called as she gets tied up with 2 Bobcats. Stays with Hemingford. Rowan Simonson will check back into the contest for Gordon-Rushville.
Will stay with Hemingford into the game for Gordon-Rushville number 34.
So Runkle will trigger it in. Box look for Hemingford. Runkle gets it out to Boozer. Boozer's 3 on the way, too long, and it's going to go off the hands of Lindsay Simonson and stay with Hemingford. Same spot, hoop to the right of Runkle. 30-14 the score. Runkle looking, gets it out Talon. Talon, jumper with the left hand, misses off to the left, rebounded by Simonson after a couple of dribbles. Now Knoyer has it near side. 2 defenders awaiting, and she gets by both of them. Knoyer driving right side, runs into Runkle. Knoyer pulls back, feeds Simonson. Rowan Simonson, free throw jumper on the way, straight through the cylinder. Rowan Simonson playing like she hasn't missed a game this year. 6 points, Rowan Simonson in the first half. 32-14, Mustangs extend their lead. Talon directing traffic, feeds to Stricker. Stricker, right elbow, gets it out to Davies. Davies, 1 dribble, almost lost it, now tied up, rips it away. Davies, and now there's going to be a travel called on Davies for Hemingford as it goes back to the Mustangs. Selman into the contest for Runkle. Knoyer controls for Gordon-Rushville. Right side pass, Simonson, well beyond the college arc. Simonson swirls the cylinder and knocks one down. Second 3 of the second for Lindsay Simonson. Feeling confident beyond the college arc. Right side, Davies now for Hemingford, intercepted Townsend. Knoyer now, after the steal. At the controls, Gordon-Rushville loses it, tries to get it back in play, does, but throws it right at Selman for Hemingford. Selman from the middle of the lane, rattles off the front, gets her own rebound. Putback also won't fall. Now a fight for the rebound will be taken away by Lindsay Simonson. Up the floor, Rowan Simonson, just off of her fingertips. It'll go out of play in front of Izzy Talon. Last touch by Rowan. Taylor Swanson will now check in to take the place of Berkeley Davies. Inside of 2 minutes to play in this first half of action. Happy to have you along for Western Trails Conference action on KNEB TV. Boozer at the controls in the backcourt for the Bobcats. Boozer right side, Talon. Talon. Swanson back to Talon. Head fake on a college 3. Kicks it out to Selman. Selman's 3. Can't knock it down. Rolls to the right. Rebounded by Ruby on the right block. Swanson all over Ruby. Gets it to Townsend. And now Simonson back at the controls. Left side, Knoyer. Knoyer. Pass Ruby. Ruby, back of ball, going to stay alive. Now Boozer pokes it away. In the backcourt she goes. Boozer picks it up, drives to the hoop, flings it up from the left side, can't convert. Ruby with another rebound and a foul going against Boozer after she was trying to fight for that rebound. So Tia Boozer picks up her second of the day. Taya Boozer, her first. Make that her second, excuse me. Lindsay Simonson now, working against Boozer. Bounce pass down low, Rowan Simonson working against Selman and Stricker. Battered away by Selman. Boozer there once again. Now Talon. Izzy Talon dribbling right hand, will use her right from the right side. It's blocked away by Lindsay Simonson as it stays with the Bobcats underneath her hoop. Inside of a minute to play in the first half of action. Swanson to Boozer. Bounce pass back to Swanson. Underneath from the baseline. Swanson gets one to fall. Her first two of the day. Cuts into the Gordon-Rushville lead. Still a 19-point lead for the Mustangs. Kanoyer. 13-second difference between shot and game clock. Townsend free throw line. Stolen away by Boozer. Loose on the floor and a foul against Townsend as it will stay with Hemingford. So we got a bonus now as this is going to be a foul against Boozer. And I believe it was Townsend on the foul. So that is Lexi Townsend picking up her second. As Tia Boozer now comes to the opposite end for bonus free throws. Tia Boozer to the line for the first time today. 1 for 2 coming into the tournament, knocks down the first. Just her second make of the year. Prior to this tournament, Denning will check in. It's Brittany Denning. Takes the place of Ruby. So Tia Boozer back at the line. Her second on the way, knocks down the pair. Raising that free throw percentage is Tia Boozer. Shot clock off now for Gordon-Rushville on their side of the floor. Simonson intercepted. Tia Boozer's all over the floor for the Bobcats. Boozer trying to find Stricker, overthrows her, but Selman's there to clean it up. Selman from the left side lays it over the side of the iron. Bailey Selman up to 5, all of them in the second. 15-point advantage for the Mustangs. Back to offense. 5 seconds left. Kanoyer working against Boozer. Gets it to Denning. Ashlyn Denning's three. Too strong as we head to the half. Gordon-Rushville leading it over the Bobcats of Hemingford. 35-20 on KNB TV. We'll step aside, tally up the numbers, get back to you after this break. It's Gordon-Rushville in front, 35-20.
Tired? Sweet Dream Sleep in Gering is ready to help you wake up feeling refreshed. Dr. Brittany Meyer provides consultation for both children and adults to identify sleep disorders such as sleep apnea, insomnia, periodic limb movement, and more. Dr. Meyer and her nurse practitioner manage treatment with follow-ups using in-person office visits and telemedicine to navigate insurance requirements. No referral is necessary. Sweet Dreams Sleep Services. Better sleep, better health.
Life is crazy. Pain is stressful. How can anybody concentrate with these busy schedules? Now you can. This is Ben Moravec coming to you from Hydrozen, a float therapy business right here in Scottsbluff. I'm here today to let you know we now have memberships for $49 monthly. You can guarantee yourself at least one float per month. You know how floating keeps your muscles relaxed, your joints relieved, and your brain clear to think? Now you can float at a reduced rate each month. Inquire today at hydrozenfloat.com or call us at 308-63-FLOAT. Hydrozen. Unplug and recharge.
Changing leaf colors means yard work. Your friends at Tri-City Stormwater wants to remind you of the proper way to dispose of fallen leaves. Leaves make great mulch for trees and bushes and compost for future gardens. The city also has yard waste bins, so they can dispose of all your leaves at the city compost facility. Always keep your leaves out of the gutters. Not only do they cause clogging and flooding, they can pollute our waterways by causing nutrient overload. So keep your yard looking good and your drinking water safe, because it's our water, our responsibility.
Tired of feeling stuck? Not sure if you are on the right track? Platte Valley Bank can help keep your finances moving forward with checking account options to fit your lifestyle and an online account chooser to make finding the right account easy. Control your financial future with helpful budgeting tools and automatic savings plans. Now is the time to enjoy the ride with Platte Valley Bank. You belong here.
You deserve to have a building that will last for generations. With more than 110 years of experience and thousands of satisfied customers, Morton Buildings is the industry leader you can trust. If you're planning for a garage, farm shop, horse barn, storage building for your RV, boat, or collectibles, there's no better time to buy. Contact your local Morton sales office or visit mortonbuildings.com to get started today.
I would definitely recommend Allo's business services to other companies. Allo's next-gen firewalls have allowed us to tie 6 physical locations together along with numerous remote employees to produce and collaborate and generate content for our local radio group. It is very important for Nebraska Rural Radio Association to have the best in internet and phone service. We rely upon that every single day. Allo provided me with a solution that fit our needs. They have a quality product, great technical support, and a local presence in their community.
I imagined retirement in a place where we could enjoy our golden years, where adventure and friendship are the only items on the schedule. The Garden Homes at Northfield gives us the luxury we planned for and peace of mind when it comes to convenience, safety, and comfort. We never have to stop and think about the day-to-day upkeep. We love to explore abroad, but most importantly in our backyard. So much to do, so much to see. Here at Northfield, we get the protection of life care, incredible tax benefits, and secured rates for aging services. It's peaceful, knowing that if our needs change, we'll be taken care of. And most importantly, that our kids will never have to make any tough decisions. There never seemed to be enough time to do all the things we wanted. Now we get to focus our energy on enjoying what this community has to offer. At the Garden Homes, life is ours again. A place we had dreamed about. A chance to focus on us.
Trey Harmer back with you at the half. Hemingford and Gordon-Rushville battling in our first game of the day. It's the 5th place semifinal. Winner goes on to take on Baird tomorrow at 11 o'clock here at WNCC. Loser is eliminated from the tournament. Gordon-Rushville leads it right now by 15, leading the way for the Mustangs. 9 points from Lindsey Simonson, capped off by a pair of threes to end the second quarter. Behind that, a pair of 6-point performances. Ashlyn Denning, Lexi Townsend with 6 apiece. Missing out, a missed one here. Rowan Simonson has 7 points in this contest as your second scorer. And then 5 for Rarity Canoyer. She hit the first 3 of the day in that second quarter on either side. So once again, make it Simonson leading the way with 9. Simonson after that, as Simonson's leading the way. 9 and 7 points each. 6 points a pair for Ashlyn Denning. 5 for Rarity Canoyer and 2 for Kylie Goings. On the Hemingford side of the floor, it's been spread out. Bailey Selman, 5 points. Tegan Thompson, 4. And then 2 for a whole lot of Bobcats. Izzy Talon, Taylor Swanson, Taya Boozer, and Jade Sorensen, and Eris McLaren all with 2. And then a single point for Kylie Cuff, who's playing with 4 fouls currently as we wrapped up the first half of action. Once again, Gordon-Rushville leads it as we head to the second half of action. 35-20 here on KNEB TV.
This isn't just a beautiful hospital. It's the home to exceptional patient care. This is where specialty clinics meet your needs. This is where a friendly smile, a warm hand, and an empathetic ear exist to care for you. This is us. Box Butte General Hospital. Great things are happening here.
Looking for free instead of fees? Platte Valley Bank can help you keep your finances moving forward with no ATM fees. Whether you're headed to the lake, the mountains, or just to the grocery store, you can enjoy the freedom of free ATM access anywhere, anytime. Platte Valley Bank. You belong here.
Welcome to Kelly's Liquor, your liquor cabinet. Whether you're a wine enthusiast, a whiskey sommelier, a tequila connoisseur, or you just love your beer, Kelly's has the best selection of what you're looking for. Family owned and operated since 1946 and right on 27th Street in Scottsbluff. Come see us today at Kelly's Liquor, your liquor cabinet. And remember to be a good neighbor. Don't drink and drive. Kelly's Liquor, West 27th Street in Scottsbluff.
When it comes to your health, you deserve the very best. At Morrill County Community Hospital, they provide top-notch care with compassion and expertise. From routine checkups to advanced surgeries, their dedicated team is here for you 24/7. With state-of-the-art technology and a patient-first approach, they ensure you and your loved ones receive the highest quality care. Because at Morrill County Community Hospital, your health is their priority. Visit Morrill County Community Hospital today in Bridgeport. Morrill County Community Hospital. Exceptional care right here at home.
Fly United Airlines, operated by SkyWest with Western Nebraska Regional Airport. United is dedicated to going the extra mile for you with daily flights to and from Denver, along with a commitment to excellent service. Reserve your flight today, and remember, United miles can be earned and redeemed with your flights. While at the airport, stop and enjoy authentic Italian food at Roma Italian Restaurant. Plus, Hertz Thrifty Car Rental is there for your car rental needs. Make life easier, relax, and get on board with Western Nebraska Regional Airport.
Better sleep and better health can be found at Western Sleep Medicine in Gering. Since 2006, Western Sleep Medicine has offered the lowest cost sleep testing either in their independent sleep laboratory or the privacy of your own home. You have control over your health care and your out-of-pocket cost. All insurance is accepted for a much lower cost than the regional option. If you need a sleep study, ask for Western Sleep Medicine. They've helped thousands of people over the years and want to help you. Western Sleep Medicine. Better sleep.
Back with you, just about set for the second half of action in this opening game today in the Western Trails Conference Tournament. Hemingford, Gordon-Rushville, they swap sides of the floor, and Gordon-Rushville will be at the controls to begin the second half of action. Goings will trigger it in from the near side for the Mustangs to begin this possession, as Mustangs now working from right to left from our vantage point. Far side of the floor, Lindsey Simonson at the controls to begin the first possession of the second half. 15-point advantage for the Mustangs. Near side, it's in the hands of Canoyer. Canoyer right side, Simonson, long, confident three, spit out to the right side. Rebounded on a bounce by Stricker on the right block. Near side now, Izzy Talon will be at the controls to begin the first possession of the second half for the Bobcats. Right side, step in, Selman picks up dribble. Talon, left side, Boozer. Boozer, one dribble, right side, Selman. Bailey surveying, gets it into the corner, Taylor Swanson. Swanson's got a three in her, won't take it. Bounce pass to Boozer from Talon, and Boozer gets your first field goal of the day. Thea Boozer's been all over the floor the last quarter for the Bobcats. Continues that here in the third as she gets a starting spot. Canoyer now far side for Gordon-Rushville. Swings at Denning. Denning taking away Boozer once again, flying around. Talon at the controls. First turnover of the second half for either side. Izzy Talon. Canoyer interface brings it back to the right on a pass to Selman. Selman, Boozer, back to Talon. Izzy drives inside, lays it from the left side with the left hand, over the iron it goes. And it's picked up by Simonson, who hands off to Goings. Goings up the floor, Denning, Ashlyn. Denning, too strong off the right side, rebounded by Bailey Selman. So Selman at the controls. Gets it to the left, Talon. Izzy Talon back to Selman, right wing. Into the corner, Taylor Swanson takes one dribble. Bounce pass trying to split two defenders. Can't get it. It's a tough pass. Simonson scoops it up and feeds Goings. Goings driving. Bounce pass. Simonson can't convert at point blank range. Denning gets the rebound. Also can't convert. So Hemingford's defense holding so far, thanks to some unfortunate Gordon-Rushville shooting as well. 6 minutes to play in the third. Bobcats back to offense. Left side, Taylor Swanson wide open. Rowan Simonson collapses, overshoots the iron. Boozer now, quick turnaround jumper, can't get it to fall as it rolls over. It'll stay with Hemingford underneath, however. Townsend back in the contest for the Mustangs, takes the place of Ashlyn Denning. Talon short two, or long two on the way. Off the inside of the iron, spit back where it came from. Kylie Goings there for the rebound for the Mustangs. Goings working quickly, kicks out Canoyer. Her college three on the way, rattles across the iron, and Boozer's going to keep anyone away from touching it. So it'll go back to the Hemingford side of the floor. It's been an action-packed beginning of the second half of action. But so far just 2 points scored, and they belong to the Bobcats. Talon. Directions with her head to the corner, Swanson. Swanson from the baseline, can't get it to fall. Spit out and rebounded by Goings. Goings gets away from defenders, has numbers working this way. Goings against Talon, crossover move right side, blocked away by Izzy Talon, and now a tie up for the ball. It's going to be a jump ball that goes back to the Bobcat side of the floor. No foul called on that. 35-22 remains your score in a fast-paced third quarter where not much scoring has happened. Up the floor, Selman has it on the long pass from Talon. Almost lost it, now does lose it, poked away by Canoyer. It will go to Gordon-Rushville, last touched by Selman. So Canoyer causing havoc in the backcourt. That ball poked away by Boozer. She continues to fly around. So Taya Boozer has been really the difference maker for Hemingford the last quarter and a half of action. Fiery presence flying around defensively. That one poked into the sky and she tracks it down right on cue. Selman from Boozer pumps the brakes, feeds wide open. Stricker on the left side, rolls it in after it thought about falling off for a second. Alexis Stricker's first two. 35-24. Far side, Canoyer poked away by Swanson. Canoyer tracks it down. And a timeout by Gordon-Rushville's head coach, Randy Hurlburt. We'll step aside with him. 30-second, make it a full timeout here on KNEB TV.
Are new windows from Renewal by Andersen a great investment? You're darn right they are. Did you know that for less than your cable bill or cell phone bill each month, you could have new windows from Renewal by Andersen right now? Do the math. Renewal by Andersen windows will likely cut your energy bills significantly. They will likely substantially increase the value of your home. They're a great investment. Please contact our team now and ask about our fantastic financing options with approved credit right now. Renewal by Andersen, a great investment? You're darn right.
Head coach Randy Hurlburt uses his first time out of the day before things start getting out of hand for the Mustangs. No damage done yet, just 2 buckets for Hemingford, but they've been flying around all over the place. Came out ready to play a little more than the Mustangs did here in the second half. Out of the timeout, Goings to Canoyer. Mustangs at the controls. Townsend jumper from the right elbow straight through the cylinder to break the scoring drought in the third. Lexi Townsend up to 8 now in the contest. Ball batted around. Talon keeps it alive in the backcourt. Goes through the legs of Alexis Stricker. Now a fight for the ball. Stricker now in the hands of Goings as it was poked away by Simonson. Rowan Simonson left side with the right hand. Lays it up and under for an easy 2 on the fast break. Rowan Simonson now up to 9 as the timeout woke him up, it seems. Have matched Hemingford's offensive production in the second half in the last 20 seconds. Stricker, left side Selman. Selman back across the lane. Swanson rolls it in from the right side. Taylor Swanson, 4 points in the contest, first of the second half. 13-point advantage, make it Gordon-Rushville. Canoyer against Boozer, and a foul on Taya Boozer. So Taya Boozer picks up her third. Couple of Bobcats playing in foul trouble. Ashlyn Denning into the contest, takes the Rowan Simonson's place. Ashlyn Denning into the game for Gordon-Rushville. Going slaps the side of the pebbled leather on the far side from the scorer's table. Gives it to Denning. Back to Ashlyn Denning, right side, kick out. Simonson's college confident three, can't go. Off the glass, Knoyer put back, blocked away Swanson. Now a rebound, Townsend. Townsend tied up, and they're going to say that's a jump ball. That's the right call. It'll stay with Gordon-Rushville, but a good call underneath. Kylie Goings will trigger it in. Lexi Townsend sprinting to the other side of the floor, has to come back and rejoin the play. Gets a little momentum going as she comes back down. Denning right underneath from point blank range, can't get it. One-handed rebound, Taylor Swanson snags it for the Bobcats. Talent for Hemingford, cross court to Boozer. Boozer, right side, pumps the brakes, flips back to Swanson. Swanson bounce past Stricker. Stricker gets it to fall after it bounced off the inside of the iron and fell through. Alexis Stricker, 4 points, all of them coming here in the third quarter. Goings trying to split two defenders. They're going to give that foul to Hemingford. Goings gets to her feet. No worse for wear. Foul belongs to Tia Boozer, so she picks up her fourth. Aggressive play comes with a consequence. 4 fouls for 2 different Bobcats today, as Jade Sorensen will quickly check in for Tia Boozer. So Sorensen and Boozer swap spots. As Goings now on the near side will get set to trigger it in for the Mustangs. Knoyer falls into the table. Townsend. Back, Knoyer gets to her feet after falling down, fires a three, can't knock it down, spit out to the right side. Goings crashes in for the rebound, and a foul going to be called underneath. That belongs to Hemingford's Jade Sorensen. That's her first. Knoyer now, head fake on a three, gets caught walking, and we're going to the Hemingford side of the floor after that. Selman will trigger it in, directing traffic with a nod of her head. It throws it right into the hands of Rarity Knoyer. Knoyer now flings across to Simonson. Simon can't convert from point blank range. Selman rips down the rebound. Gives it to Izzy Talon afterwards. Izzy pushing tempo down the floor. Stricker back, trying to get it back to Talon. It's going to be batted around, all kinds of traffic down on the Hemingford side. And everyone on their feet. Knoyer, right wing, pumps the brakes, feeds it down low. Denning up and under as Stricker got by her. So Ashlyn Denning, her first 2 of the second half, and a timeout for Hemingford. It's a full timeout. We step aside. Gordon-Rushville leading 41-28 on KNEB TV.
Place to hold a wedding, family reunion, holiday office party, or business meeting? Well, look no further. The Hampton Inn and Suites Hotel and Conference Center is just the place for you. We're a full-service banquet facility that can host up to 400 of your guests. Stop in and see our spacious open-concept meeting rooms and begin planning your special event or family gathering today. Let us do the work for you so you can enjoy your guests. For personal service, stop by the Hampton Inn and Suites front desk.
Are you tired of being tired? Sweet Dream Sleep in Gering is ready to help you wake up feeling refreshed. Dr. Brittany Meyer provides consultation for both children and adults to identify sleep disorders such as sleep apnea, insomnia, periodic limb movement, and more. Dr. Meyer and her nurse practitioner manage treatment with follow-ups using in-person office visits and telemedicine to navigate insurance requirements. No referral is necessary. Sweet Dreams Sleep Services. Better sleep, better.
Back with you after the Hemingford timeout. They used their second, make that their third. Two timeouts remain for Hemingford. As out of the timeout, he'll stay with Hemingford after it was poked away. Just a couple feet more to the left of Alexis Stricker. Stricker surveying, trying to work against this full court pressure of Gordon-Rushville. Left side, Stricker pushes up the floor, Talon. Talon feeds. Far side, Selman. Selman from the right side, gets it up and through. Ailey Selman's first 2 of the third. 41-30, 11-point advantage, Gordon-Rushville stands. Step through for Goings, nice move to prevent the pressure from getting to her. Denning flips it back, Townsend. Townsend driving right side, 2 defenders collapse on her. Denning has it, middle of the lane, can't get it to go too strong. Ball batted around, Denning gets it on a hop. Simonson left side, Knoyer, no one near her. Fires a 3, can't knock it down too strong off the glass. Townsend with a nice rebound, and now a foul going to be called before a shot can go up. Foul for Hemingford belongs. Looks like that foul belongs to Emma Hitchcock. See if that is the case, it is. So first for Emma Hitchcock. It's Kylie Goings now from the baseline, surveys. Knoyer Strong pass, had to corral it for a second. Simonson to straight away. Bounce past Townsend, left elbow. Townsend back to Simonson, long three on the way. Simonson misses off to the right. Tracking down the rebound is Talon on the far side. Two defenders collapse, and Townsend has it. Rebounded, make it Denning, puts it up from the right side and puts it up and through. First 10-point scorer of the now afternoon, Ashlyn Denning up to 10. Up the floor, Stricker, right side. Stricker, bounce pass, Hitchcock was the intended target. Now Goings has it going the other way. Goings, right side, Talon is going to pick up a foul here as Goings throws up the shot. So Izzy Talon picks up her second of the afternoon. Taylor Swanson, Tegan Thompson waiting to check in as Kylie Goings at the line. Kylie missed her only 2 attempts back in the first quarter, fires the first, knocks it straight through. Swanson and Thompson enter for Hemingford for Stricker and Sorensen. Rowan Simonson also enters in place of Lexi Townsend. Goings for her second. Spin out to the right side, rebound, fought for. Hitchcock pulls it away, throws right in the hands of Rowan Simonson. Simonson's turnaround jumper straight through. Rowan Simonson continues to play a fantastic game. Second double-digit score, up to 11 now, leading the way for Gordon-Rushville. Selman, right side. Selman, Swanson, nice pass underneath. Swanson, step-through move, gets it to go from the left side with her right hand. 6 points, Taylor Swanson. 14-point advantage, Gordon-Rushville, minute to play in the third. Outside, Canoyer drives baseline. Her jumper on the way, misses everything. Simonson puts up the putback, and she's fouled as she goes up with it. So Rowan Simonson to the charity stripe. That's 5 fouls. So that's Tegan Thompson picking up her third.
22 for Hemingford, Tegan Thompson, that's her third. Rowan Simonson to the line for Gordon-Rushville.
So bonus for Gordon-Rushville. Simonson can't get it to fall on the first. So Rowan Simonson back for her second. Simonson can't convert either. Ball fought for, and it's going to be touched out of play by Ashlyn Denning. Swanson to Talon. Talon gets by Canoyer. Two defenders collapse, pushes up the floor. Selman. Selman gets it. Bounce past Thompson. Almost lost it, keeps it alive. Out to Swanson. Taylor Swanson fires a three. Too long. Rebounded by Lindsay Simonson. Left block. Out back to Goings to begin the possession. Sprinting down the floor is Kylie Goings. Goings. Ashlyn Denning. Denning between two defenders. Flings one towards the hoop. Can't get it to go. Swanson. Nope, they're going to say that was last touch by Gordon-Rushville. It goes back to the Bobcat side of the floor. Taylor Swanson up the floor. Selman. Selman working. Gets it to the right side. Blocked away Rowan Simonson. Clean block on Bailey Selman. So Canoyer now Goings at the controls. 6 seconds left. Left side. Rarity Canoyer at the buzzer. Knocks it down on the near side. So Rarity Canoyer sends us to the fourth with a three-pointer. Rarity Canoyer, her only points of the third come in the last 5 seconds. We head to the fourth. Gordon-Rushville leading by 14 on KNEB TV.
Pain is stressful. How can anybody concentrate with these busy schedules? Now you can. This is Ben Moravec coming to you from Hydrozen, a float therapy business right here in Scottsbluff. I'm here today to let you know we now have memberships for $49 monthly. You can guarantee yourself at least one float per month. You know how floating keeps your muscles relaxed, your joints relieved, and your brain clear to think? Now you can float at a reduced rate each month. Inquire today at hydrozenfloat.com or call us at 308-63-FLOAT. Hydrozen. Unplug and recharge.
Changing leaf colors means yard work. Your friends at Tri-City Stormwater wants to remind you of the proper way to dispose of fallen leaves. Leaves make great mulch for trees and bushes and compost for future gardens. The city also has yard waste bins, so they can dispose of all your leaves at the city compost facility. Always keep your leaves out of the gutters. Not only do they cause clogging and flooding, they can pollute our waterways by causing nutrient overload. So keep your yard looking good and your drinking water safe, because it's our water, our responsibility.
Back with you, fourth quarter. Rarity Knoyer hits the final shot of the third to give Gordon-Rushville a 49-32 lead as we enter the fourth quarter. First game of the day on KNEB TV. Izzy Talon will trigger it in near side. Kylie Kumpf out there for the first time since the second quarter. Far down the floor, Selman has it right side. Selman, Kumpf between two defenders, loses it, and it will go off of Gordon-Rushville. Will stay with Hemingford underneath. Hemingford has a couple of players playing with 4 fouls and one with 3. As Kylie Kumpf and Taya Boozer both with 4. Izzy Talon's jumper won't fall, rebounded by Simonson. And then also Tegan Thompson has 3 here in this fourth quarter. Goings near side to straightaway Lindsey Simonson, hand off to Goings as she resets between the rings. Townsend to Simonson across the free throw line. Simonson's jumper can't get it to fall off to the left. It goes, rebounded by Talon as she elevates. Kumpf far side now for the Bobcats. Pulls it back, looks, finds Izzy Talon. Thought about pulling up for a 3, instead kicks it back. Bailey Selman will fire the 3 though. Can't knock it down off the back of the cup. Gets her own rebound. And now Selman from just outside the lane. Can't get it to fall. Rowan Simonson rips down a rebound in the middle of the lane. Simonson, that pass intercepted. Selman going the other way. Across the lane, she has Kumpf. She'll take it herself, and she's fouled as she goes up as Lindsey Simonson will pick up her first foul here in the fourth quarter. So Selman to the charity stripe. First time in this fourth quarter. Bailey Selman visited back in the second, 1 for 2 in that visit. 59% before the tournament began on the year. So first on the way for Bailey Selman at the line. Senior fires her first, it falls through. Bailey Selman's second now on the way in this trip. Knocks down the pair, does the senior. As Selman adds to her total, she's now up to 9 in the contest. Far side, Goings has it. Kylie Kumpf steps away, trying to avoid picking up her 5th. Back to the top, Goings, Simonson, Rowan Simonson, nobody there on a turnaround jumper, ripped down by Taylor Swanson after the miss. Selman now on a pass from Talon, pumps the break, steps into a long 3, can't knock it down to Selman. Everyone pulling up from the college line. Swanson's put back is blocked away, and Goings now has it for Gordon-Rushville. I think I've seen one person take a 3 inside the college arc today. Goings, left side, Knoyer. She's not going to change that trend. Fires another. Bank won't fall. Rebounded by Simonson. Lindsey Simonson to Knoyer. Can't get it to fall that time. Rowan Simonson, rebound. Townsend now from the left side is fouled as she goes up. Plenty of opportunities there for Gordon-Rushville as Townsend now visits the line. Taylor Swanson picks up her second. Townsend at the line. Lexi came to the line back in the first quarter, was 2 for 2 in that visit. Knocks down the third of the day. Tia Boozer and Alexis Stricker into the contest for Selman and Swanson. Townsend back for her second of this trip. Townsend fires, knocks it down. Perfect on the day is Lexi Townsend from the charity stripe, 51-34. That puts her at 10 points in the contest for the Mustangs. Izzy Talon controls, left side, Kylie Kumpf. Thompson in the corner, uses her dribble, feeds to Stricker. Rowan Simonson tips it away. It'll stay with Hemingford. Deacon Thompson, Boozer in the corner, back to Talon. Izzy takes one dribble, bounce pass inside to Thompson, back to Izzy. Now Stricker will fire a long 2, can't go off the front of the cup, and Kumpf almost got tied up with Simonson. Simonson hits the deck and a jump ball, going to go to the Gordon-Rushville side of the floor.
Jump ball possession, Gordon-Rushville.
Far side of the floor, Knoyer has it, pushes tempo, working against Boozer, and it's going to be a carry called on Rarity Knoyer. Taya Boozer continues to play stellar defense at the expense of 4 fouls. But you got 5. Why not use them all? She got a big smile on her face on the Hemingford side of the floor. In the backcourt, Thompson will be at the controls. Left side, Kumpf runs into Rowan Simonson. That shot blocked away. It'll stay with Hemingford. Alexis Stricker will trigger it in. Cervantes gets it to Kumpf. Kumpf working against Knoyer. Thompson takes one dribble left, gets it back to the top onto Izzy Talon. Left side, Kylie Kumpf. Back to Izzy Talon. Thought about a 3, got the defenders to collapse, now drives, and a foul. Looks like it's going to go against Lexi Townsend. See if that's the case. That will be the case. Lexi Townsend picking up the foul, her 3rd. So ball stays on Hemingford's side of the floor. Long possession continues. Boozer almost loses it, and as I say, the possession closes for Hemingford. Ball poked away, and guess who? Boozer has it after it was punched away by Thompson. Left side, Talon from the left side with the left hand. Gets it to go on the and one as Simonson will pick up the foul. So Izzy Talon's first point since the first quarter as Rowan Simonson picks up her 1st. So Izzy Talon at the line. Talon fires with the left hand, can't convert the 3-point play, and it stays. It goes to Gordon-Rushville. Knoyer, far side of the floor, pushing tempo. 2 defenders in her face. Brings it back as she pumps the brakes. Back to the top it goes. Going Simonson. Rowan Simonson's jumper from the free throw line won't fall. Batted around on a hop to Kumpf. Thompson down low, Stricker. Stricker trying to step through, can't get it to go. Ball poked around, and it'll land in the hands of Goings. Now Knoyer trapped on the far side. And they're going to say that that stays with Gordon-Rushville on the far side. Ashlyn Denning back into the contest. As well as Bailey Selman takes the place of Lexi Stricker. Box look for Gordon-Rushville. Goings to Knoyer. Knoyer turns around, feeds it. Denning. Denning batted away by Thompson, and Boozer's there to clean it up as she has been all day. Izzy Talon now at the controls. 15-point game in favor of Gordon-Rushville halfway through the 4th quarter. Left side, Kylie Kumpf. Kumpf drives baseline. Up and under. Kumpf can't convert at point-blank range. And it's going to stay with Hemingford as it goes off the hand of Lindsay Simonson.
Possession stays with the Lady Bobcats.
Tegan Thompson, hoop to her left, will trigger it in for the Bobcats. Straight away, Izzy Talon steps into a 3 on the way. Izzy Talon knocks down her first 3 of the day. First 3 for any Bobcat today. As it comes here in the 4th quarter out of the left hand of Izzy Talon. 51-39, near side, Lindsay Simonson feeds down low, Townsend. Townsend throws it into the hands of Kylie Kumpf. And they're going to say jump ball underneath goes to the Hemingford side of the floor. Izzy Talon at the controls now will saunter across the timeline. 12-point advantage, Gordon-Rushville, 3:45 to play. Loser eliminated. Left side Thompson into the corner, Selman. Selman, Talon off her fingertips, Boozer has it. Thompson. Now Izzy Talon. Izzy head fake on a 3, drives left side of the lane, can't get it to fall from that side. Denning on the rebound in the middle of the lane as she elevates. Goings now. Goings tied up at midcourt, gets it to Knoyer on the right side. Down low, Townsend from Knoyer. Townsend back into the middle of the defense. Denning can't get it to fall, but she will be fouled and will come to the line. So Ashlyn Denning to the line. Foul for Hemingford will belong. It's the 4th for Tegan Thompson. Now 3 players for Hemingford with 4 fouls. So Ashlyn Denning fires her first free throw, knocks that one down. Ashlyn Denning doing a lot of work on the inside. This is just her first trip to the free throw line today, though. The junior fires her second of the trip. That one will spit out to the right side. Boozer there on a rebound, because of course she is for Hemingford. Selman saunters up the floor. Left side, Izzy Talon. Izzy uses her dribble back to Selman. Underneath Kylie Kumpf, baseline. Her jumper on the way. Spit out right back where it came from. Townsend plucks it out of the sky for Gordon-Rushville. 13 points the advantage for the Mustangs. Simonson back to Goings. Goings back to Simonson. Patty kick down low. Townsend. Now Canoyer, long three on the way. Rarity Canoyer can't knock it down. And Tegan Thompson's going to be fouled as she rips down that rebound beyond the lane. That belongs to Kylie Goings, her third of the day for Gordon-Rushville. Fourth team foul for Gordon-Rushville. Tegan Thompson at the controls. Selman baseline to the right. Her jumper on the way, left it short, lands right in the hands of Ashlyn Denning on an easy rebound. 13 points, still the advantage, Gordon-Rushville. Right side, Canoyer. Rarity surveys. And they're going to say timeout, Gordon-Rushville. And it will be a full timeout for Gordon-Rushville. We step aside with them. Hemingford leading 52-39 on the KNEB TV.
Tired of feeling stuck? Not sure if you are on the right track? Platte Valley Bank can help keep your finances moving forward with checking account options to fit your lifestyle and an online account chooser to make finding the right account easy. Control your financial future with helpful budgeting tools and automatic savings plans. Now is the time to enjoy the ride with Platte Valley Bank. You belong here.
Now the Gordon-Rushville timeout. It'll be their ball as they called it on their own side of the floor. Third timeout used by head coach Randy Hurlburt. As Hemingford trots down the floor, Thompson, Talon, Kumpf, Boozer, and Selman for Gordon-Rushville, Goings, Denning, Canoyer, Townsend, and Simonson. It's Lindsay Simonson. Goings on the far side will trigger it in. Surveys get it to Canoyer. Canoyer working against Kumpf. She has 4 fouls. 1 of 3 Bobcats with such. Townsend, right side, Lindsay Simonson, back to Townsend. Townsend, turnaround jumper from the right side, can't get it to fall. Kumpf tracks it down, poked away, now Boozer has it. Taya gets it on a bounce pass to Thompson. Numbers for Hemingford. Selman down the far side, right side, layup is through. Bailey Selman's first field goal of the fourth quarter. Makes it an 11-point lead for Gordon-Rushville. Lindsay Simonson now. Back across the floor, Kylie Goings. Goings bounce pass to Townsend. Townsend uses her dribble, middle of the lane, gets it to fall through. Lexi Townsend up to 12 in the contest. 6 in the second half. 54-41. Hemingford's got to make things happen quickly. Minute and a half remaining. Kumpf to the corner. Selman on the way for 2. Can't get it to fall. Rebounded. Still being fought for. Simonson on the floor. Townsend scoops it up. Goings now loses it in the backcourt. Kumpf there. Can't track it down. Lindsay Simonson has it. Down the floor. Denning rolled up on by Izzy Talon. That's going to be a foul on Talon. Ruby into the contest for Gordon-Rushville at the next stoppage. 54-41. Subs can come in. Goings exits, Ruby enters. Runkle enters alongside Davies for Selman and Boozer. Ruby will trigger it in from the baseline, hoop to her right. Surveying, gets it into Denning. Ashlyn Denning, quick release, jumper off the glass perfectly. Just as it's coached, use the corner of the square and knock it through. 56-41, Ashlyn Denning adds to her total. Thompson, left side, Izzy Talon. Talon surveys, gets it back to Tegan. Tegan head fake, trying to fling it to the corner. Kumpf snags it out of the sky. Baseline, Kylie drives. Her short-range jumper rolls out and falls off. Townsend on the rebound for Gordon-Rushville. 45 seconds remaining and a foul. Tegan Thompson will exit stage right as she picks up her 5th with 43 seconds remaining. Kale Miles waiting to enter for Hemingford. Kale Miles enters alongside Anna Anderson for Hemingford. Izzy Towell and Tegan Thompson exit stage right. Conoyer has it after the inbounds from Ruby. Conoyer loses it to the table, it goes. And they're going to say that goes to the Hemingford side. 56-41, 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Runkle will trigger it into Kumpf in the backcourt. As Hemingford will have to fire off a shot on this possession. Screen from Kale Miles, uses it to Kumpf, now drives down the left side, middle of the lane. Her runner swirls the cylinder and falls through. First field goal for Kylie Kumpf. So shot clock off now as Conoyer crosses midcourt. Conoyer bounce past Townsend. Townsend free throw line, kicks it back out to Conoyer. Her 3 on the way, can't knock it down. Rebounded Denning. Denning can knock it down from the right block. Ashlyn Denning the difference today for the Mustangs. Now having it. Davies flings it toward the hoop, goes off the top of the glass, and that brings us to the end of the first game. Gordon-Rushville wins it 58-43 over Hemingford. Hemingford is eliminated. Gordon-Rushville advances to take on Baird tomorrow morning in the 5th place game for that contest. Once again, coming your way tomorrow right here on KNB TV at 11 o'clock in the morning. We'll tally it up, get you the final numbers from this one after this.
Deserve to have a building that will last for generations. With more than 110 years of experience and thousands of satisfied customers, Morton Buildings is the industry leader you can trust. If you're planning for a garage, farm shop, horse barn, storage building for your RV, boat, or collectibles, there's no better time to buy. Contact your local Morton sales office or visit mortonbuildings.com to get started today.
I would definitely recommend Allo's business services to other companies. Allo's next-gen firewalls have allowed us to tie 6 physical locations together along with numerous remote employees to produce and collaborate and generate content for our local radio group. It is very important for Nebraska Rural Radio Association to have the best in internet and phone service. We rely upon that every single day. Allo provided me with a solution that fit our needs. They have a quality product, great technical support, and a local presence in
Into our first game, Gordon-Rushville wins it 58-43 to advance to the 5th place game against Baird tomorrow, while the Hemingford girls are eliminated in the first game of the day here on KNB TV. Let's take a look at the numbers leading the way for the Gordon-Rushville Mustangs. 15 points, the junior Ashlyn Denning. 12 points, Lexi Townsend. And they're making Lexi Townsend. Rowan Simonson finishes with 11. 9 for Lindsay Simonson. 3 for Kylie Goings. And at the top of my list, I missed this almost, Rarity Conoyer has 8 as the Mustangs advance and improve the record to 6-14 on the year. Hemingford falls to 5-14 on the season. They were led by the 11 points of Bailey Selman, and then it was 7 for Izzy Talon, 6 for Taylor Swanson, and then 4 apiece for Taya Boozer, Alexis Stricker, 3 for Kylie Kumpf, and then 2 apiece for Jade Sorensen and Eris McLaren. Again, Gordon-Rushville advances to the 5th place game tomorrow against Baird, coming your way at 11 o'clock here from Cougar Palace. That does it for broadcast number 1 today. We'll step aside, switch things over now for the Gordon-Rushville Morrill 5th place semifinal coming your way next here on KNB TV. Gordon-Rushville advances, Hemingford girls eliminated.